The entire school stared at the live broadcast screen in horror. A girl was trapped inside a sealed water tank, struggling desperately. Suddenly, a mysterious voice came over the loudspeaker, announcing that all students must participate in an exam. For each wrong answer, a student would be killed, starting with the girl in the water tank. Upon hearing the announcement, Lucy immediately reported the situation to her teacher, who quickly tried to call the police. However, there was no cell signal. The teacher could only attempt to calm the students. Suddenly, a scream pierced the air. Everyone turned to look and saw that the girl in the water tank had already drowned due to the time limit expiring without an answer being submitted. A male teacher decided to go to the convenience store outside the school to call the police from there. The fear of death loomed over everyone. The students believed they could die at any moment if they stayed in the school. Despite the teacher's attempts to dissuade them, they all rushed downstairs. But as soon as they reached the bottom floor, they encountered the male teacher who had just left. He had already been killed by the mysterious person. The loudspeaker crackled to life again, announcing that anyone who left the school would die. Suddenly, another scream rang out. The second-ranked student in the class had been captured. The voice on the loudspeaker explained that this student's mother had long been dissatisfied with his grades. In the auditorium, there were 1,000 Chinese characters, and the students needed to select the 8 most appropriate ones to describe his mother's state of mind. Lucy and Mr. Huang racked their brains and finally thought of 8 characters from the Tao Te Ching. Knowing contentment avoids disgrace. Knowing when to stop avoids danger. Mr. Huang quickly instructed all the students to find the corresponding characters. Meanwhile, the captured student already had scalding candle wax dripping all over his face. Just as everyone was about to assemble the answer, a corpse suddenly dropped from the ceiling. The student had died because the time limit for answering had expired. The students were all scared witless, and the teachers were stunned. Suddenly, another scream pierced the air. Anna had also been captured. Upon hearing Anna's name, Lucy instantly remembered something. She rushed to a computer and pulled up the score list from the last exam, confirming her suspicion. The killer was murdering people in the order of their rankings from the previous exam. Alice was first, Jack second, Anna third, Mia fourth, and Lucy herself was fifth. The other students realized that the killer was capturing people before posing the questions. As long as they hid and avoided being caught, they wouldn't be killed. So a few of them, including Mia, who was ranked fourth, quietly snuck off to the dormitory to hide. Lucy then told the teacher that the killer was murdering people based on the order of their scores from the last exam. The teacher quickly took a head count and discovered that a few students were missing. They decided to split up and quickly search for the missing individuals. Mr. Huang entered a classroom and discovered the third question. On the blackboard, words were spelled out using human skin. The students were instructed to select words from among them and rearrange them into a new sentence. Everyone immediately began working on the answer, but even by nightfall, they still hadn't found the correct one. Meanwhile, the students hiding in the dormitory suddenly heard movement outside the door, followed by someone pounding on it, trying to break it down.